What's up people? In today's video we're testing out the long-awaited Kastaplast Malm. Today we're out here at Hammaren in Mariefred and we have the Tour Team first run Malm. For all the nerds out there, they're both 173 grams and the print date is 25/01/30. But I haven't thrown these at all, so this will be a genuine first impression. First hole is a 61 meter par 3 straight ahead, sun straight in our eyes, and it's sneakily uphill, so it plays a bit longer than 61. But I'm hoping these fly kind of like the Thunderbird that I had in the bag before, because that's a spot that I'm missing in my bag. I have my stall that's really overstable, but I want something that's like straight but reliably overstable at the end. So that's what I'm hoping for right here. Let's start off with the forehand, because I think that's what I'm gonna be using this one most for. Yeah, that's nice. That's perfect. That's exactly what I've been wanting. Let's go. Let's go for one more. Give it some more height and go for the ace run. That was a bit wider. Well, that's perfect. Both of them are parked. That's exactly what I've been wanting. And to test them out, I'm basically just gonna play the entire course with only the Malm, but I will be using the Recos as well. And you will see in next week's video why I have one white and one blue, but I'll be using them as well. Go in. Oof, that was so close. And I think this is the first time that Kastaplast releases their first run in the K1 hard plastic. So that's really exciting. And as you would expect, it's a lot harder than a normal K1. That feels really good. I was actually hoping for a bit of a flatter disc, but both of these have a slight little dome. But I guess if they would have been flatter, they would have basically just been a stall. So yeah, let's test them out. Remember to get my merch on pug.se. Check out bouncebackdiscgolf.com to get towels, patches and pins. Code KKDG for 15% off. Head over to Rocket Discs. Use my personal code KevinK5 for 5% off. It's not much, but it's something. And you're helping me out, so win-win. Hole 2 is a 65 meter par 3, straight ahead here as well. And a little bit more uphill, so pretty much the same shot, but put a bit more power on it, I guess. Well, let's go with a forehand again. That's so nice. Reliable, but still goes straight. I like it. All right, first putt of the day. First putt in 4 days. And that's how it looks then. Still a birdie though. But so far, numbers really accurate. Well, let's see what happens when you throw it a bit harder. All right, hole 3, 77 meters downhill, low hanging branches in front of the basket. So you kind of want to go straight and then fade at the end, or you could go with a high hyzer over the trees here on the right side. That's what I'm doing. So first backhand shot with the new Malm. Let's see how it flies. That's a bit wide, but look at that flight. That's beautiful. One more, same line, but a bit more inside. That's better. Skip. No, just sit. But really reliable. I like it. Would have been a great shot if I got the skip, but it just sat. But it kind of dug down quicker than I thought. I thought I was gonna get a little bit of glide to the left. I just wanted to go down, but I threw it on a lot of hyzer and not that hard, so makes sense. Like a 8 meter putt here, tester for the birdie. Well, that's dead center. 3 for 3. This course doesn't really suit the Malm that good, so we're gonna have to shape some shots today. But that's good. Then we can see how it handles pretty much every angle, so good experiment. Really good example of a hole that doesn't suit the Malm. Hole 4, 50 meters straight ahead, uphill. And unfortunately a Mando on the right side that you have to go left of. That completely destroys the big hyzer play. So I don't know if I'm going forehand or backhand. And problem is there's OB long as well, so yeah, there's that. But I think I'm just going for a touchy little backhand flex shot. And I'll be throwing it really soft on a couple of holes today, so then you can see how it works for a slower arm speed as well. So just like this, pretty much gonna throw it like it's a putter. I think those were good branches. I thought it was gonna come back quicker when I threw it that soft. But I have some really weird winds here, so that could be the reason. Let's go for one more, throw it a bit more aggressive. That's way too far, and that's OB. So it's gonna be tricky shaping the disc on these shorter holes today. The one that faded out wasn't actually OB, because there's like a more open area there to the left. We were right here, and basically the same distance as the last two putts in a tailwind. Come back! No, that was a bad putt. I pulled it. That's bad as well. We destroyed the perfect start. Maybe I should putt with the Malm as well. That was a bad putt. Had some weird footing though. Alright, hole 5. 81 meters, blind shot from the tee, uphill, and the basket is kind of like behind the hill here on the right side. So you have basically 2 lanes. The left side with a wide forehand, or just straight at it over the hill on the right side. But it's a really difficult line, and I don't know if I can reach it in the wide hyzer forehand gap. So I think I'm actually going forehand, slight flex line in the right gap, and it's 80 meters. So I'm gonna have to put some power on this one at least. Hold it. Okay, it's coming out. That's early right. Let's go for one more, put some more ante on it. Trust the disc. That's perfect. If it misses that tree. Oh, that was nice. Okay, I need to trust the stable finish, then it flies perfect. Alright, really long bid here. We're going for it. No, a bit too low. One more. And a bit too high. In between those, then it's good. I'll stand down here so you can see me. But hole 5 is a really tricky one. 97 meters straight ahead through a tight gap. And if I want to get it there with the Malm, I'm gonna have to put some power behind it. And then I'm gonna have to put a little bit of ante on it to get that little flex line. Let's try. But now we can see how it reacts when I throw it hard as well. So that's good. Oh, wow. That was almost an ace run. That was so sick. That went so straight when I put it on a slight little ante. Holy shit. That was so nice. Let's go for one more. I almost fell over. I think that one is actually a little bit more overstable with the teal stamp. The blue stamp is a little bit straighter, I think. But I almost fell over. That was scary. But holy shit, it flies so nice. I actually must have been really close to acing it. And I can assure you this is not 97 meters. Then I would not have gone 10 past on that line. But I'm right here. Am I outside the circle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.5. Okay, barely inside. I haven't made the birdies easy for me. Really had to work for them. Let's go. That's a good putt. And we're 4 through 6, I think. That's decent, considering we're only throwing the Malm from the tee. But that shot was so sick. Must have been so close. Hole 7, 59 meters uphill. Slight pushing hyzer and a really scary green. Because it's sloping down behind and left of the basket. And it's really rocky, so you could just hit something hard and roll and yeah. Ideally you'd want to land really soft here, but that's hard to do when I'm throwing a 10 speed on a 59 meter hole. I just let a guy play through, but while we're waiting for him, let's talk about the stamp. Fun fact, this guy right here, Järva local, Fritjof. Really cool to see him on the touring team for Kastaplast. Congrats to him. But we were actually sponsored together by Järva Discgolf store when we first started. So fun to see that he's taking some big steps. Let's hope for his first big win during the 2025 season. Okay, let's go. Let's try to land it soft, even though that's kind of impossible. Sit. I think that's a bit far. Hope that I didn't skip or roll down the hill. Might have a look. Let's go for one more. I'll be more aggressive on this one. Let's get it in the basket. Looking good. Get down. Oh, that was so close. That's such a nice disc. I'm so happy. It's just what I've been missing. It's perfect. This makes no sense to me. My disc went way over there and I couldn't find it. So when I went to go look for the second shot and I thought I found it, I picked it up and it was my first disc. So I don't even know how this happened, but I'm behind here. I guess I must have curled or something. But this is a horrible spot. I have nothing. I'm gonna have to go forehand there with my Reko. Or can I go this side? No, too wide. Let's go with the forehand. Really soft. Try to throw it in. No, that was close though. One more. Let's try the Malm. Really? Really? Makes no sense to me that I was down there. I'm off screen, you can't see me. But this is another like 8 meter putt. It's in though. One more. Yeah. Hello. Mine is 4 through 7. Doesn't sound too bad because I'm only throwing the Malm. But these first 8 holes on this course are really easy, so you probably want all 8 of them. Maybe not hole 5 because that one is pretty hard. But this is hole 8, 68 meters. Straight ahead, kind of goes downhill and then comes back uphill again. And it looks quite open, but it's actually pretty tight because of these 2 small birches in the middle on the left and right side. Because of the branches hanging out, so it's kind of like forcing you to go with a forehand flex, or if you want to go over them or outside or do something crazy. But I'm going with a forehand flex and I'm going with the blue stamp. because it's not as overstable. So slight Annie out the hand, but then kind of just goes straight towards the basket. Comes out actually. Perfect distance, but it faded out. So another slight tester. Yeah, like I thought, like a 7, maybe 8 meter putt again. That was confident. That was not, but 5 through 8, it's okay. Here on hole 9 is where the course really starts. Hole 9, 210 meter par 4. This is a tricky one. You can kind of see the fairway going down right over the hill, and that's basically what you have to do, throw over the hill if you want even to look for the birdie. Because if you land short, you will probably just have to lay up. But it's quite a long walk from hole 8 to 9, and I just realized I don't have any drinks or anything to eat with me, so yeah, that's not too smart. Might run out of energy pretty soon. But we're gonna try to stay positive. So let's go force over flex line and just try to get it into position. Slight tailwind as well. Now that's coming out way too soon. Yeah, I kind of threw it with nose up and not enough Annie. That's not a good line. Let's go for one more and actually commit. Wow, that actually skipped up there. That was a much better angle, but I kind of shanked it right and I was a bit too low. Like I said, this is where the course really starts. And to add to the no drink or food thing, I'm actually playing after work today, so I don't have that much time, so I'm kind of having to rush through this, which does not make it easier. Yeah, I'm way out of position here. The basket is like down there, so you want to be out there and kind of over the hill to get a straight shot at the basket. But here I don't even know what to do. I think I'm just going with a hyzer layup in the big gap here. Miss that one. No, I hit it. We should be able to save it though. Should have a straight shot from there, but that was kind of sloppy. Let's try to attack it from the second tee shot here. Still way too short, but I can see the basket and that's huge on this one. Didn't give enough Annie. Oh, good kick. Pin high, right side, C2 putt. Horrible lie here though. Still a bit of distance left, but here I would want to throw like a batty forehand or something. So we have to be really touchy with this one. Let's go backhand in the right gap, try to finish left and just nestle by the basket. Go left, come on, that's way too far. Sit, 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 sit. Okay. That's a tester for par. That was not good. Let's finish the hole from the second tee shot as well. See what could have been. This was not a good approach. I went way too far. Oh no, I had the tree in the way as well. Not this one, but the small one. This is like impossible from here. Oh, this was so unnecessary. I'm gonna have to try to hyzer around it. Like a 13, 14 meter putt. Oh, that was so close. Why did I do this? That's a bogey. So stupid. And we're almost losing daylight already. I think I have like 45 more minutes, so let's get going. -5 through 8 is acceptable. -4 through 9, not good. But we're here at hole 10, 86 meter par 3, really straight and kind of tight corridor at the end, and then slight finish to the left, so should be okay if I can just hit the gap. But I usually go with like a flippy mid-range here and hyzer flip it up through the gap. Makes it a lot easier. Miss the tree, please. No. I didn't give it Annie. I was trying to give it the slightest little Annie right there. One more. Like that. Oh, that also came out. But I think that one is a little bit more overstable. This was not a good shot. Let's try to make it with the hyzer again. It would look really sick going around this really big tree. Just seeing it disappear behind it and then just see it go in the chains. Swing. Oh, I thought I had it. Oh. Perfect line, a bit longer. That's too high. Good bid though. Alright, hole 11, par 4, 151 meters. Up this hill and then slightly going right the entire way. Not that long, but you could find some really weird lies on this one. But guess what, I'm going Malm here. Let's trust the overstability now. Throw it like it's a Thunderbird. Yeah, that's perfect. Should be like center of the fairway. Let's hope for an easy approach. A lot shorter than I initially thought though. I thought I was up by those logs over there, but it was this that I hit. I heard that I hit some kind of log, but it was this stump right here. But let's go with the more overstable one now, on a real flex line. And this plays a little bit longer than you think, so I'm gonna put a little bit of power on it. I dropped it. Please get up. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. Still really short though, but I should have like a C2 putt from there. Let's go one more. That's a lot better. Yeah, that's like parked maybe a couple meters past the basket. I guess it didn't play as long as I thought, because this one is in the circle and the one that I thought was parked is like 6 meters long. So with that lucky skip, I actually have a birdie putt here. Why did I even straddle? Why did I do that? Why did I go to a straddle? That was just bad. Alright, hole 12. First hole I don't think I can reach with the Malm. 118 meters, and the difficult part is you basically want something understable, because you want to throw out in this left gap, get it to drift right the entire way. And going for the Annie, then you feel like you're just throwing into this tree right here. So kind of tricky, but I'm gonna have to try. So I'll start like out here. But I still feel like I'm gonna throw into this tree right here. Let's try. No, I thought it was good. I missed my line. I kind of pulled it into the trees in the middle, but that's what happens because of this tree. Still scared of throwing it into there. So I thought rather right than left. But without the tree that I hit, I think that was actually gonna be a look for the birdie. Really far back here, but I still want to give it a slight bid. Let's go straight over the rock on the right side and then hyzer down to the basket. That was too much hyzer. Buck, buck. Alright, hole 13, par 4, 162 meters. I don't really know what to do here. Usually I go with like a flippy distance driver on the inside here and just try to push as far down straight as possible. The basket is like over here, so it's basically a 2-shot hole. But I think maybe it's a forehand flex to try to get it to go as far left as possible. Because if I just throw it into the gap here, I'm gonna be way too short to attack the pin, I think. So yeah, let's go for a slight forehand flex line. First forehand with a run up as well. That's decent. Faded out a bit too early, but I think I should have something from there. Alright, I faded out a bit much, but I should be able to work something up there. Can't really go with the backhand because I think it's gonna fade out too early. So I want the forehand to go in with the Annie, but then kind of finish straight. So then I might have something. Oh my god! That got really stuck in my hand. That was such a bad shot, but I was standing really weird and I was scared of throwing it into the first tree on the right, so I'm not surprised. Let's give it a slight bid here. Really scary green though. Big slope behind the basket, but if I'm coming in on a hyzer, it should be fine. Oh, such a good bid. I'm so close every time. How was that not in? What the heck? Little tap in par. Hole 14, 90 meters straight ahead. Double mando that they recently added, so you can't go with the wide hyzer anymore. And if it wasn't for that one tree in the middle, this would be pretty perfect for the Malm. But because of that tree, I think I have to go forehand outside it or with like a slight little Annie line and challenge this left mando tree. So it doesn't really line up for it right now. Or do I go over the tree? I could actually do that. Try to like stall it down to the basket. No, let's trust the forehand. We can do it. 90 meters, I should be able to get it there. Ah, I didn't give it enough Annie. So I just pushed it into that tree. That's a C2 putt. I got the birdie on 8 and the bogey on 9. And then I followed it up with 4 pars. So it's time for a highlight here. Get some more birdies. Like 21 maybe, just outside C2. Get down. That was so bad. And the next hole is really difficult for a Malm as well. You have to throw something really touchy there. Hole 15, 56 meters uphill. And like I said, you have to be really touchy here. For me, normally it's a Berg forehand or a Reko backhand. Because there's a really steep slope left and long of the basket. But I guess we're going Malm. Maybe if I put it in the basket, it doesn't go down the hill. Like this. Did that really just happen? That's crazy. Trying to use the basket to not go down the hill and I actually do it. Let's just hope it's sat, because that could very likely have rolled down the hill as well. Please be close. Please be close. Please be... Oh, okay. Slight tester. But that's like the only way you can get a birdie on this hole with a Malm. Because how do you else stop here? That's crazy. Hit like right there. Well, I said I was gonna use it. And I did. And we finally got the birdie. Par train over. And we got a highlight, kind of. Hole 16, 71 meters downhill. And I usually go with like a batty, just straight through the middle gap here on a forehand. But that will be pretty difficult to do with the Malm. Maybe if I just throw it into the ground, it could work. But that's not as fun. So we're going wide, forehand hyzer. Try to spike it down at the basket. And we have a tailwind. But there are some really bushy trees on the left side that likes to grab the disc. But if you throw it like past the second big tree and then kind of stall back, it kind of works. So let's try to do that. Go past it, please. Yes, sit. Oh no, sit. Oh no. I was just thinking about throwing it past that tree. I didn't think about the width. I'm not even sure where I landed, so I'm sorry if I'm not in frame, but I'll have to go look for the disc. Oh, it sat here, and I can't go for a normal putt again. I'll have to go forehand. I just realized I'm just behind the basket for you, so you probably can't see me that well. But I'll go for a forehand putt again. Second time today. There's one tree in the way. Tapping for par though. Well, that's unfortunate. Must have gone like straight over the basket. 2 holes left and we're running out of daylight really soon, so great timing. But hole 17 is a 91 meter par 3, kind of dead straight, but we do have a slope the entire way. So if you want to go straight at it, you kind of have to go a bit higher than normal, so maybe with like a mid-range. But I think this is probably the first hole on this course that I would actually consider throwing the Malm for real, because this is a really short course that doesn't really suit the Malm normally. But I think I would actually consider throwing it here, because I want to throw a slight Annie up towards the left side, get it to drift right, but then have that fight at the end. So this should be perfect for that. And there's OB down by the building down here, but that shouldn't be in play. I usually throw it really short here though, so let's commit to the distance here. That is perfect. Did that almost skip in? That looked so good. Let's go for one more. That's also great. Go in. I almost skipped it in twice. And that's what happens when you find a hole that suits a Malm. Really easy. They were still a bit short, so it wasn't actually a run for the skip ace. That was a horrible putt. That was clean. But I think it's like the first time that I'm actually close to the basket. I always have to work for the birdie here. Hole 18, 88 meters, downhill. Basket really open down there. OB right, down by the building, kind of sloping down, and then it's like a gravel path. That's OB. But this is also a hole that I could actually consider throwing the Malm on. Just a wide forehand, spike it down by the basket. So let's try to finish with a nice birdie here. That's too far right though. Sit. Yeah, just inside the circle, it's a birdie putt. Let's go wider. I was kind of scared of the headwind. That's why I didn't want to put it out wide. That's perfect. Maybe a bit far. No, that's parked. That's how you do it. I'm actually just outside the circle here. And I was really close to this OB line. I thought it was down by the gravel, but it's up here apparently. But I don't think we've made a C2 putt today, so let's finish with one. That was not good. I wanted to run it in, but that was so bad. I don't deserve to run. Alright, that's the round done. And with that birdie on the last hole, we went -7 with a really dry stretch of 6 holes where we got bogey and then 5 pars. But -7 according to UDisc is 962 rated. So going 962 rated with only the Malm, pretty decent. But that's not why we're here. We're here because of the Malm and to talk about how the disc flies. And my honest opinion, flies really true to its flight numbers. At least that's how mine fly, for me, I think. And I'm really happy I can throw this on forehand as well. I've been missing like a straighter forehand disc, so this is perfect. Definitely going in my bag. And if you want the Malm in your bag, go over to Rocket Discs right here. Use my personal code KevinK5 for 5% off. It's not much, but it's something, and you're helping me out, so win-win. Let's help each other out. Otherwise, you can find it at Kastaplast. I don't remember the release date, but it's somewhere on the screen right now. But yeah, you should definitely get this. And also get the tour team stamp. Help out the touring team. some really great players in there. But that's been it for this video, so hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, subscribe and comment down below what you want to see next, and don't forget the bell as always. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.